Alright, dog, today we got I can't start this video like that. You're watching Flippy James Disc Golf. My name is James. Happy you're here. Today we're throwing the Kastaplast Idog, which in Swedish I think is pronounced Idog. Not the hardest one to butcher. It means industrious in English. And I don't know how this is gonna fit into this video, but I wanted to let you know. I googled it. I'm hyped up today. I haven't shot a video in like 2 weeks, so I'm super excited to be out here. The weather's nice. We got 70 degrees. We're gonna throw this flat hyzer and anhyzer. I brought like 4 or 5 other discs to compare it to just out here in the field real fast, and then we're gonna go to the course in my town that has had some changes made, and we're gonna play a few holes up against my Proton servo I got at the circuit challenge last year. This is 6.5, 5, -1, 2. The Idog is I'm done. I'm saying Idog, and I'm done being annoying. 7.5 -0.5 2. I don't know if Kastaplast does a lot of -0.5s like MVP does, but we'll see if it's got that little bit of turn or not, and then I'll tell you everything else that I'm throwing against too. Throwing it against a tree later. Oh man! Also charged the mic I normally have on my hat last night, but the receiver didn't charge in the box, so it's charging right now. We got this microphone on. It's gonna be a little different today. Idog first, hyzer. Walking right in front of it. I'm gonna throw the servo too right now. I think that tried to stand up a... Throw them all hyzer right now. We got this cicada that was gifted to me from a guy named Adam that sent me the grip compass from Latitude 64 that I cut up. 7.6 -1. The Showstopper 2, this is an FD. I think it's a 7601, I believe. Then for fun I threw in a stag from Westside. 8.6 -1.2, so a little bit faster, a little bit more glide it says. And then I got a beat up prototype Athena, 7502. We're gonna throw them in that order that I just set them in. Cicada definitely had a little bit more flip up than both. That's gonna be hard to see. It flew very similar. This stag is domey. Wow, that is so glidey. I don't know why that's not in my bag. I know why it's not in my bag, because it's something we'll talk about later with the Idog versus my servo. Forehand. Oh gosh. I'm not gonna be throwing like 100% power, I don't think today. I tweaked my knee a little bit last week, and I have trampoline shows this weekend, so I have to be available for them. That felt great. We do have a left to right that just kicked in. It probably started out there. I don't know why that turned more. Yeah, so I can already tell you that the servo and the Idog are going to be the best two to compare. No need to throw the other ones. All right, we're going to put both of these on anhyzer, and then we're going to go over and smack down some holes. Wow! Don't land on the grip. That was in the air forever. Oh no! I stopped rotating because I thought my foot stuck. When I hurt my knee the other day, I planted the best I ever did, and then my foot didn't move and my leg did, and so it like pulled on my LCL a little bit, and when I planted there I was like, don't do it! So the Idog flew far. So I mentioned that I am doing trampoline shows this weekend. If you don't know and you're new to the channel, my name is Flippy James because I do trampoline shows. I was in the circus for a long time. I still do shows, and play on words with a disc just works out. I brought this up again because my first and only ever international competition when I competed in trampoline was in Sweden. So we're reviewing a Swedish disc, and I thought that was fun to note. Okay, so we got 315 feet down this fairway. I normally throw backhand here, and I take this right gap on hyzer. I mentioned earlier that stag's not in my bag, and the reason is because this one that's more flippy, but this is just flat. The servo is flat, and I like a flat disc that I can throw backhand and forehand, and like kind of minimize the amount of discs in my bag, even though there's way too many already. But the Idog, it has a little bit of dome. Like, we'll show you right here. if you can see the difference in the two. Definitely has more dome. I was focused on my eye here. I'll put it right here for you. Definitely has more dome. MVP's known for being flat. We're gonna throw forehand first. A little bit nose up. A little short. It doesn't feel horrible in my hand. I could definitely use it like that, but the servo just, I think it's my favorite fairway to forehand. Say that 5 times fast. I just trust a bit more. It was more inside, but I just like it. All right, gonna do a couple more forehand shots with both of these. This is one of the new holes on this course in Sullivan, Missouri. If you're in the area, we got 18 holes now. Non-permanent tee pads so far because they're waiting on feedback, but this is gonna be a double mando between these two trees, and the basket is on the right side of the screen, you can see. Not sure how far this is. Oh, it's gonna be a tough hole. You gotta keep it low. We gotta do a little YouTube redo for that one. Down here as well, a lot of tree coverage. Like, it's gotta stay flat and straight like the whole time. It can't lift. It's gotta be lower than this, I think, because of the trees, and it goes downhill. I just had a bug go straight to my eyeball. And like, last second thought, I thought it was a wasp. I'm allergic. I swell up. It's no fun. Oh, it's still no fun. It wasn't a wasp. It's no fun. All right, Idog, let's get this back. Throw it low, throw it hyzer. Dang, it feels so good actually coming out of the hand right there. Just too high. Let's get real low. There we go. Need to be on more hyzer. That skipped way past the basket. This is gonna be another forehand hole if you got it. I'm gonna be throwing flippy backhands here, and we have a headwind, so I think I'm gonna try that as well. The basket is up and around this fence line, which is really cool. We have a mando where this telephone pole is. I think I'm gonna try and get these on Annie and let them turn the whole way. Servo first. Make the mando. Oh, go in? Oh no, it fought out too soon. A little bit riskier than I want for being inside, but the angle was right and the headwind held it. I'm happy with that throw. All right, gonna put this one a little bit higher, a little bit more angle, a little bit more outside. Not enough angle, but definitely enough outside. Man, the disc review, the disc I'm reviewing is not throwing the best these last 2 holes. I know that wasn't like the best shot because it hit a tree, but it wasn't turning super fast. So definitely has some stability in a headwind. So keeping it in there just for that reason. No YouTube redo. All right, we got another forehand shot. It's about 30 feet past the tree that you see it behind right now. I don't know how far either. Rangefinder is in my car. We're gonna throw these hyzer-ish to flat. Gonna let them wobble up to flat at least and try and get an ace with the Idog on camera. That came out really clean actually. Went way past the basket. Feel in my hand, I'm thinking, servo's better. But release on 2 forehands so far, I judged it before I threw it. I like it. I still like the servo better. Backhand, I still like the servo better as well. It's just how it is. I'm an MVP fanboy. Say what you want, but nothing against the Idog at all. Like, I think this is perfect for their line. They didn't have the slot. I like how it feels. K1's awesome. Everybody loves it. If you're throwing Kastaplast, you're gonna be stoked about this if you haven't got one yet. Idog's going first. We got to go uphill, less than 300 feet. I'm gonna put it on hyzer, swing it right, and then if you get past that tree, it can go in. Oh, we're so long. I changed my form last week and I slow-moed it and I was loving it. And then I tweaked my knee and now I'm like, oh, do it, but don't do it. And it makes me nervous. I was gonna try and get that one to go more right at it. It did, we're next to it, but that was not the play. This is the new hole 10 here, old hole 8. They moved the tee pad about 15 feet back, which is great because now it's level. But they put 2 new pin placements in. And I prefer to have one of the old ones. I don't think they're going to, I'm not sure yet, but there was an old hole, there's an old location straight down this fairway, all the way down, and it was perfect. The new one's awesome too. To the left, you got like a dead straight shot at it, a right hyzer shot at it, a forehand shot at it, which is cool, but forcing that like main line down the middle, I just thought it was awesome. Oh, I hit a tree. I didn't even see that one. Oh man, there's 3 of them. I thought there was only 2. That was so good. Too high. All right, definitely a fan of the Idog. I like it. I think it feels good. The slight amount of dome. It's not super flat, but it's not like pop toppy like that Stag. It was way too domey for me. I think the numbers are pretty much on. It's a great, like, trustworthy 7-speed. If you're looking for a fairway driver that's just gonna go straight with a little bit of fade at the end, nothing like meat hooky, but nothing that's gonna like really burn over on you if you're gonna throw it slight hyzer to flat, I think it's gonna get a little bit of turn out of it, like it says, but it's not gonna be, I don't think this is gonna not come back if you're just throwing it flat and hard, if you have a good release. I don't know if there's many in this video. I'm definitely keeping the servo in just because I prefer it in my hand, forehand, backhand. I'm used to it. I have a Crave, servo, and resistor. They're all 6.5 speeds from MVP, and that's just like my I'm just used to it. I'm not changing it out, that's all it is. But if I didn't have those, this would be a great option. Disc Golf Deals USA did send this out, thanks to them. If you use my link in the description, you'll get 10% off things on their site, except MVP, because of something called MAPs, which is like, you can't say it's less expensive than what they tell you. They're the only one that does it, but apparently it's a good thing. I've heard from other distributors that they like that, so awesome. Kastaplast, good job. This is going to my friend Kyle, who used to give me discs, until Disc Golf Deals USA started sending them out. One last hole, forehand. We're going down this fairway. To the right, I normally go backhand here. This was also where this hole used to be played from, where this T sign is. It's moved back 40 feet, and they haven't moved the basket yet. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. Oh, I think we parked right there. I'm feeling good. That came out, again, clean on the forehand. Not like clean, I'm sure there was wobble, but for me, it's surprising based on how it feels in my hand versus other stuff I've thrown. So aside from the Athena, everything else that I threw today, the Cicada doesn't really compare because the Cicada I think is more flippy. That would be the next thing I've ever thrown besides the Athena, forehand and backhand, that I would put in my bag and trust. So if that helps you out at all. Yeah, I'm just so much. Do it. Oh, I couldn't see it. I didn't want to move in front of the camera. How close was that?